morning everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch, and at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements, from wreaths to door swags, things for the home, things for the garden, and also funeral tributes and much more. Right, today guys, before I start, I'd just like to say thank you again for your wonderful comments. They really are very heartwarming and very touching, and I really do appreciate them so much. Right, today I mentioned, I think in another video, that I ordered a straw wreath, but I only ordered a small one just to try it out, and if I like it then I may order some bigger ones. So I ordered just a 10-inch one, and I thought we'll give it a go today. So I've got it out, I've prepared the bow in advance, and we're going to do duck egg blue with the odd bit of gold, not well, one piece of gold for the foliage, and some white. So please subscribe and share and like to your friends and family, guys, if you want to watch some beautiful flower arrangements being made for your own inspiration and ideas. Right, I'm going to turn the camera down so I can show you, because I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down again, guys. I've got a bit of a bad back today, so hence the reason I'm going to sit down. Usually I bear with it, but hey ho, not today. It's a bit worse than usual, so I'll be alright. I'm a fighter, I don't let it worry me. So we're going to alter the camera, so I'm just going to do that, guys, and then we'll go through what we've got, okay? Right, let's just put it down. I think that may be okay. I hope so anyway. I've not got a remote control or my laptop in here to see, because I can't get an internet connection. Right, again, like I say, I've attached the hook. I've gone through the inside there with this, so you can't see it around the back. But I've made my bow, as you can see. Look at all the tail ends. I've done, oh gosh, where is it? This single one with the daisy on first. Then I did some of the gold second. Then I did some of this colour with the stripy one or checked one, or lines, I don't really know what to call it, third. Then I went to this one for the fourth one with the polka dots on and little daisies. Then I went back to doing, oh no, the gold. Then this one again, and then I just did two little loops in the centre. And the loops at the back are 4 inches. Then as I got to nearer to the centre, I placed these stripy ones on the gold to 3 inch, and the little 2 gold ones in the centre at 2 inch. And I've had tail ends hanging all the way down. They were longer, but I cut them shorter with it only being a small wreath. And I want to do the arrangement around the top here, but stop around here on each side, so you can still see a bit of the straw there. And with it being straw, that's the reason I put, you know, a bit of gold in to try and just, you know, match with the colour of the wreath. So that's the wreath to start with. For our foliage, again, I may not be using this, and I've took out little bits, guys, and I'm not all the whole bunch, it's just bits, maximum about 5 pieces of most of everything. But I've got some ivy, variegated ivy or mixed ivy, whichever you wish to call it, that I may incorporate in as well. I've got my beautiful little button leaves. I think these are divine. and they're so thin, the stem, that's why they're so wispy. Again, wispy. I did take out quite a few of the bay leaves, perhaps for the filler, so I'm not quite sure how many. I just grabbed a handful because I did pull them off the main stem and place them on their own picks so they go further. So I've got those as well. I've only got out and I've cut these down off a couple of main stems, some variegated ficus as well, just small 5 pieces, that's all. Now I've got 5 of these grass out with a bit of fern and some buds on. I'm not sure whether I want to use those. They're just there, again wispy, just for backup as well. Then I got out some asparagus fern. I keep saying this looks like, is it dill or fennel? I can't remember. I'm not I don't grow vegetables, so I'm not very good at things like that. But I've got just some small pieces of those out, the rubbery texture from the company leaf that I'd like to incorporate for the softness. Oh, there's another piece there. And then I've got out just some fern. I've got 2, I think, or is it 3? No, 2 just on with single leaves, and then I cut down 3 with double leaves on. And then for the gold, I'm not having no more gold, but just I've took out and snipped this off the main branch and lit into little pieces of gold leaf. It reminds me of either sage, gold sage leaves, or something along those lines, but I thought just to add in the gold to go with the bow. So that's our foliage. Again, I may not be using everything I've cut down. And for our floral, I did get 2 bunches out because I'm not sure how many I want to use, but some of our mini peonies in baby blue, not baby blue, sorry, duck egg blue, where it's got a bit of its own white lavender, and some of its little, I don't know, they look like hydrangea flower on it as well, and their own foliage. So I did get those. I also got out these I love these. They're really soft, the silk, and they're beautiful. The leaves on them are plastic, but the floral is silk, and they've got a little bit of their own gypsophilia in it as well. So I thought we may use that as a bit of movement as well. And then I've also got out some daisies, what are on the ribbon, just little ones, because it's not going to be a big arrangement, because not everybody likes big. So I thought, let's do something on a smaller scale, and with me having the straw wreath, I thought, what a good idea. So let's get cracking, guys. I'm hoping, I haven't tried this, but I'm hoping that everything will go in nice. Again, I've got straw all over me, but I'm hoping that everything will go in quite easily, because I've never used one before, apart from when I've used a moss one, and sometimes I've had to struggle with that. So I'll get this out, what you can get anywhere, what I use for an old puncher if I struggle to get anything through. So we're going to start with our ficus around the back. Again, I may not use all these, depending on how far. I may just chop them up, you know, into little smaller pieces, but I cut them at this length just in case. And again, I want to stop around here. So if I place that in there, that's going to come out quite wide, and I only want it to come out about here. So I may have to cut, if we just take that off and cut them in half so it doesn't come out too far. So I'm going to place in this side here and on this side, so on the right and left, to so I know how far to stop. So where my boundary ends. So I'm going to, let's see. Oh, that seems okay, guys. So I don't want it any further out than that. We'll do the same with this one on the opposite side. So I go along like that just to make sure that I'm not going any further than I need to. So I think that looks about right. If I just bend that up a little bit. So that's as far as I'm going. I'm not going anywhere near the bow. I may put the odd little piece of greenery around the bow here at the bottom, but not where it's sticking out immensely. So let's just get these and cut these again. Dip them in my glue pan. It's really odd doing it upside down. So what I do on one side, I do on the other. Let's just bring that up. Oh, I had decided yesterday when I was in here, I fancied a pizza. My husband couldn't believe it because I don't usually eat takeaway food. For some reason I just wanted a pizza, guys. So we all had a pizza for our tea. Oh, my hands are really slippy today. I'm going to put the smaller pieces up here. Now this doesn't feel like it's got much wire in it, so I'm just going to give it a helping hand. So now I've pierced a hole. Oops, I've got glue all over me. Again, I'll put one on here. I can't seem to get that one in. There we go. Let me just turn it around and have a look. I think I may need just one more in the centre at the top. So I will go underneath there. So that is our ficus. I'm just wondering whether to take those out because I don't want them to go too. We'll see as we go along. Right. Let's get our fern. I want to see where the rest of it is. Oh my good gracious me. Oh, it's here. Right. See, that is quite long with the 2 on it, so I may have to split it down. Because again, I don't want it out, right out, as you can see here. I need to keep it within around there. So, let's see. Let's try one of the single ones. Yeah. I may actually have to place this here. Oops, looks like the plastic on the wire is lifted up, so we'll just snip that off. So we'll keep that like that. I'm wiping the glue off, as you can see. I don't want the glue showing. All my fern from the company leaf that I treat myself to has arrived this morning. The rubbery texture. I forgot that I also ordered some Boston fronded fern as well. Until I opened it and spotted it. It's really pretty. I was going to use it in this, but realised it's a bit too big. So I'm going to place one around the top here. You have to push it in and then bend into position. So I'm only going to put 5 of these in. Oh, it is very, very tight. You can see the string around it that they've wrapped it on. It's quite tightly wrapped. I mean, that's a good thing. And then we'll put our last one in. So then we have 5, so I don't need the others. Oh, the bucket's over there again. Oh, never mind. I'm not so sure about... See you later. My son's gone to work. I don't know. We'll see about that. And again, the grass. I may put that in. Now our little button, isn't that sweet? Now this is very fine, so I've got a feeling, again, this may need a bit of help. So I'll pierce an hole. Just grab that. I can see a bit of glue, guys. Snip that off. See, I usually put my foliage around the edge, but again I've got a boundary that I'm working with, so I'm having to bring it inwards. I think I should just take the rubber band off. Aren't I terrible with these rubber bands, me? And then I'm going to just, so that's one, two. I'm only going to place 4 of these in. I know it's an even number, guys, but I don't want to go past the ficus. Just spread it a little bit. So that is what we have there. I hope you can see. Let me check first before we carry on. Sorry, I didn't want to get up, but I could keep it down here a little bit and move over here, I think. So position the wreath, then I know where I need to sit. Right, so we don't need those. Again, I don't want too many of everything in. That's that. Now I think let me just see with my, well, just take that one step at a time with that. So with our grass as well, I think I'm going to place them in. Again, I'm going to have to come a bit forward with it. These are push-ups, so I can feel them moving in my hand. Push it in and bend and wipe the glue off. I don't want that showing. So there's one here. And do I place one there? Good gracious me. Push that up, and then do I place one here? What about him in the middle? Let me just push these up. Yeah, so we'll have 5 of these in. I forgot where I said I was going to place it. There. As you can see, the glue seeps out slightly as you push it in. So again, I don't like the glue to be shown because you'll see it dry hard and you'll see that little bubble of glue. Oops, that's coming up. Oh, it's not, it's the plastic with the force in it. The plastic lifts off sometimes. Let's try that again. Like that. And then one in the centre. Position it across like that. I just move that one slightly. So that is our little grass with its own little bits of fern on and little like bud heads of some sort. So I want to place in, I've cut them this length because I wasn't sure off the main branch. These was coming off of the side of the main stem, so I thought if I just take 3 pieces off and then we'll see how it looks. But obviously again, it's way too long, so let's see where I'd like it. So it's gonna have to go really short, this. So it's gonna be like that. Again, you can manipulate these with them being wired. So, or do I place them underneath? No, you won't see them. I could place them underneath the ferns, so instead of having them really on top, because then it's hiding some of the fern. I may have to take that one off. Let's just dip it in. If I go underneath the fern, like that. Let's just wipe that glue so you can still see some greenery on top. And again, with them being wired, you can manipulate it so the odd ones stick through. So do it again. Go under the fern. Oh my, it's tough, guys, this straw wreath. But I will get there with it, guys. Again, just bring some of it around so you can see it within. just lifting it up. And one more here. So there is our bit of gold added in. We don't need no more than that. I am considering, in fact I'm going to do it, snipping that one off of the ficus and also that one. So we've got our gold. Now I'm going to hang on with the asparagus fern because I may want that around the front of the floral. Let me just snip one of these ivies off. These are push up. Look at the plastic on that. And all you do is it's attached to the stem. Just peel it off. Now that I wasn't happy with. Just thinking about because we want a bit of, yeah, we need some a fall leaf, or do I put the bay leaves in? I can't make my mind up now, guys. Or do I? No, I don't want it around the sides. I can't make. Something's telling me the ivy. Let me get one of our florals and just see what that's like with it. Because I don't just want to keep the florals inwards. I will bring the odd ones a bit slightly higher. Alright, so that's with that. Let's try it with the bay leaf. Bay leaf. Now I've seen it with the floral. So we're going to stick in some of our bay leaves, and I'm going to place those where they are leaning slightly. If I can get them in the wreath. Oh my goodness. Let me just give myself a helping hand. Oh no, it won't, so I'll have to cut it shorter. Where's that? I just wanted it at the bottom around here just to fill it up. If I cut several pieces. saying. Oh, you can hear it, can't you? That crunch. That crunch is sometimes a satisfying noise. It makes you realise it's going in. I'm going to do these quite close with each other because I just want to fill in like with it. Around the bottom. Let's just bend that up a bit. Then I'm just going to keep going around to where I've started with this one. Bend it upwards slightly, so I've got those just around there, so I'll keep those aside because I don't know if I'm going to use those again. So let's try and place in a bit of our floral. I definitely want one on the end here, so let me just cut these all off. I'm not going to need them at that. So let's see. So if I place one in, one higher up, one down, one higher up, one down, one higher up, and another one, and then place that one down. So I've got them up, down, in a zigzag going across. So, and these are push-ups as well. I tell you guys, my hands are really slippery. I've moisturised my hands, guys, and I shouldn't do it, and I forget about it, and that I'm going to be tugging away on wire, and I've just, they're so slippy. So I want to place that one on the end here. So if I go at an angle with that, so I'm placing these in at an angle. So I'll just place that one like that. And I've got the longer one. Again, just fluff them up because these are quite compact. Give them a bit of natural movement. I'll just move. And then tuck it underneath the bay leaf. Like that. And then one lower, again in at an angle. remove the glue. So it's already looking full on this side. Let me just take these out. One there. That is one. Looks like the right length. No, it's not. So around here again, I'm going down diagonally. In, and then bring it up. Wipe the glue off. I wipe the glue off because not just that it will dry hard, but you will not be able to place any other stems in its place because the glue is set hard. So that's the reason that I always like to wipe the glue off, so then if I need to place anything there right close to it, then I've got I've got it where I can do it. And a longer one, fluff up. And then our last one. Oops. Like that. Let me just hold it up. Right, I can see through the back that there's a few gaps, and I think as well when I place in some of these, I just need to bring them so they are pointing downwards, because it just looks right across. There's no movement for it to look down. And again at the back here, as you can see where my fingers coming through my hands, I can see a gap. So we may have to then, that's where we may put our ivy at the back there, but down below, not high up, down below, to cover the spaces around here. So I think let's have a look at it. Right. So we don't need no more of our peonies. In fact, let's get the ivy in first, guys. So we'll turn it over. And these are push-ups, so I'm going to push them quite right to the top because I don't want them high. So I'm going to be placing those here. Because they're full of leaves, they're going to hide the spaces around here at the back. So when you look through the other side, then you won't see them. I won't place them on there, I'll place them here along the edge. So take the tag off. I always forget to take the tags off of things. So let me push them all up first. And just let's just do that. Let me have a cup of coffee. Right, so if I cut these down to size, I don't like that bit of plastic that's on them. I don't think I'll be ordering this from the company again. I know that makes me sound like I'm really fussy, but if you want an arrangement, I always say you want it to look pretty. You don't want... I may turn that around actually, so you can see that through the other side and have it like that. Yeah, you want it to look, you know, quality. You don't want it to be like that. I ordered the plastic ivy just to see what it was all about, because people were saying it's good. You know, some of the reviews I looked. So I thought, well, I'll give it a go. I don't mind giving anything a go. But I don't know. Again, I may be particular, but I'm sure everybody else wouldn't want that. This one's got a little bit on it as well. If you can snip it off or pull it off, then that would be better. Oops, daisy. And all I'm basically doing is filling in the gaps at the back, so we don't have to go back to that. Like that bit of glue off, that's seeped off. We need a couple more pieces. Got some more. I just took out one bunch because I thought that's all I'd need. What I do need, I think, one more piece to go on right on the end. So let me just grab it, guys. Let's just cut that. Oh, my new printer came yesterday from my son. I said, can I have it now? He said, no, no. So it's gone straight upstairs in his room. I'm not allowed to have it. Just push that down a little bit more. just look. Right, I can still see the odd gap, just 2 pieces. So we're going, in fact I may. Right, I'm going to place in another couple of pieces of bay leaf where I can see through. There's one and one there. I think it was there. Yeah. Just wipe the glue before it sets. That's better. So let me just fluff up. So now it's been leaning. There. Doesn't that look pretty, guys? Nice duck egg blue. So again, I wanted something just to come so it looks like it's leaning down. I don't want it to look immediately, you know, across. I mean, I can bend the stems on there just to look like it's leaning. Just have a look. See now, it makes me want to go all the way round when I start. I don't know whether to. Now I'm going to stick with what I'm doing. So let's get some of our asparagus fern in and place that underneath there to soften that up. Now these will need a helping hand because the wire on these are not strong at all. So just bend it slightly. just have a look. Yeah, that's a bit better. may cut these in two. Sticking upright. And as you can see, I'm coming in and I'm just sticking these upright to add a bit of texture around the centre. It's also good, that hole puncher, because it gives you a marker where you're going, where it needs placing, so you don't forget. Because sometimes I've looked at something and then thought, oh yeah, that needs to go there, and then when I've come back to it, I thought, where did I put it? Where did I want it to go? So some, you know, I do things like that as well. So it's also an advantage. I'm going to place another two there on either side. If I place one there. So we've got those in. I don't think I need any more of those. Right, our little daisies first. Now I got a new bunch out, chopped some down, and then put them in the bag. But then chopped some down ready. See, so we can mix them throughout here. Bring some down here as well, because these are push-ups, so you can make them a little bit more fuller. I'll just bend the stem and bring some in here also. So let's do that with some of them. The ones I've cut down, so I wasn't quite sure how many I'm going to need. I tried to prepare in advance, but I didn't cut them too short because I wasn't sure where I'd want to place or push them up, should I say. So I left them slightly long in case I wanted them just on the outer side. Right, let's just try these for now. Oh, I nearly dipped my my hole puncher in the glue pan. So I'm going to bring one down here, wipe the glue. There's many more videos that I've got that I've done certain different styles on. So if you'd like to go and have a look again, you know, just subscribe and share to people, or give us a like. It might give you some lovely ideas. On creating your own beautiful arrangements. All you wonderful crafters out there. It's a fabulous job to have. Sitting and crafting. I love it. Mind you, sometimes you can get on a, you know, I'm not one to, you know, shy about things and how I feel, but sometimes it can get overwhelming when you've got that much or you're not sure. And I've been there to a point where I think, oh, I don't know, I may just stop. You know, don't stop, guys, don't stop, because it's so, you think, oh my gosh, I don't know what else to do, or nothing's happening. Just keep going, you know, keep at it, and you will get there. Don't think that you're no good. You are. You're fabulous, everybody. We all are. We're wonderful. And one slightly down there as well. Just slightly manipulate them. There we go. So you've got like a little ring of daisies. So to bring that daisy in again, I'm going to want to place, now do I do it with those, or you just place that through there, guys, or they can go around the outer side. So bring these, or do I place, let me just hold it up. Yeah, we'll bring the longer ones on the outer side and bring these daisies around them, around here where the peonies are. Let's bring those over here. So what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to bring them around the similar height to where the peonies are, but I want to place like one there. Let's get one around here as well. It's a nice summery effect. And I'm going just after, not before, after every peony. That's where I'm placing them, because then they sit like a triangle there, and then like that, a triangle there. So they're sitting in between these here, but up here. So again, after the peony, and then one on the end. Up there. Just wondering whether to place the odd one in. How many of those are? 3. Just wondering whether to put another 2 peonies on the ends here to make 5. Let me just grab them and have a look. If not, I could put a rubber band around them, guys, and keep them with the others. Just place it there a moment. Right, let me just turn it. Yeah, I could have made this bow a bit bigger. It could have been a 5-inch. Never mind. So let's stick these in. I was thinking about the gold leaf as I'm going along. I've got some oddments here. I was wondering whether to just bring some inwards as well. Just add some in instead of just being at the back. I think I will. Bit long, let's just pull it back out, take the glue off, and cut it down slightly. I may not even need these actually. So what I want to do is obviously fluff them up, fold them inwards, and then let them drop in their own way. I am bothered about that bow, guys. Not because I don't like it, I think it could be big, I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I? We'll see. Let's get these in. keep going until you come to the end. That's it. And then again, as I say, I just slightly lift them a little. I've still got my doubts about the bow. I think it's a bit too small. Right, can I pull these off? Oh yes, I can put picks on them. That's good. And just have the odd single gold leaf coming in. And I've got some picks here. I'm just using some smaller picks that I cut off from the longer stems. Can't see. How many is there? 4. Oh my gosh. Let's just start with 5. Don't need that. So what I want to do, because it's all duck egg blue and white, and we've got the gold on the ribbon, I want to, and I've got the gold at the back, but I want to bring also the gold around the front as well. You know, just a single leaf. Something like that. I mean, I'm just placing them. We'll just bring, or I could mix them up and place them just slightly inwards, so they're like that, more to the point. And so you can see some gold coming towards the center as well. Lean that on there. Just so it's like that. Oh, that, I don't know about that bow, it's bothering me, guys. Let's get this in first. just parting my foliage so I can just place it in, and then bringing the foliage and, you know, mixing it in with it. Let me bend that one slightly. It's nice to have the gold leaf with it, but you know, you don't want to hide it around the back and not have any coming within around the centre. Let's lift those back up. And the last one. Just have a look. Right. Let me fluff this bow. I'm not happy. You know when you get the feeling, guys, when something is just doubting you, and you just, and it don't leave your mind alone until you've sorted it. That's how I am at the moment. What is that? Just fluffing it up while I'm just bear with me a moment, guys. Right, something bothering me around here where the bay leaves are. I feel, when I've just been admiring it, that it looks a little bit flatter. There's not much movement, so to speak, if you understand what I'm saying. It's you've got the movement from your wispy bits here and that, but here, with it being a bit of a more of a full solid leaf, it needs something. It just needs something. I think I'm going to leave the bow So do I? Because I can't put, I may do that. Let's just, about 3, I don't know, something like that. Press them really far down. Let me just stand above it, guys, because it may be too much. No, I think that might be too much with those anyway. So let me just have a quick look if I've got something that I could use in that place of it. Well, I have got something, but it's choosing which one. Which one feels the right one. Instead of making it a floral, yeah, straight away, that feels better. Just by adding a bit of white lavender as well, takes that off. So let's get the ones. Got some few oddments in here, so I'm going to use those. Big. So let's see, I'm using, just adding a bit of white again in, because it's just like white, blue, white, but I just want something with a different texture because these leaves are solid, so it looks like something's amiss. It looks a bit like something, I can't find the word, something's just missing, and it's only just a few little pieces, that's all it is. Just where the bay leaves are. Just place. Do I need just the odd one on the end as well? At the back, just there. Let me stand up. Yeah, that's better. So again, we may just cut these down. I don't want the full long stem. And it's just placing them. Just to take that, just that green off of the bay leaf, as much as it's pretty. You just want something alongside it. Another little one around here. just to go again, like I say, where the bay leaf is, and just to add a little bit with it. I'll place one there. So it's basically, I think really it's just, you know, something catches your eye and you're thinking something's missing around that area. Just little things like this, just by adding them in instead of any more floral, you know, take away that bit of area where you think something was amiss. Do it on the opposite side. So I think I'm going to place some down here in the center, as well. And one here and then one on the inside there, where I can see something's needed. Oh, it is hard. No, let me take that one out. It's not positioned correctly. Let's give it a helping hand. I can't get it. And then I think I want one more. Let's give this a helping hand as well. Alright, so let me fluff up the bow. Just looking in order that I went for the loops. Oh, it's here, look, right in front of my eyes. Now I've fluffed it up. I still think it's too small because I've got a lot of floral on there and it's quite full. That just looks too small. Now I could make another one and have two at different sizes. So let's just replace or resituate it, or reposition, should I say. Because I've finished with the floral. That's more than enough. I don't want to add anything else because I can't see anything else is going to add anything to it now. We've placed in those lavenders. So again, there's nothing more I can do for that. Let me just get rid of all of this under here. So we're going to get the bows back out, or the ribbon should I say, and I'm going to do, I could do them two of each, have them all at the bottom instead of just one. That may be nice as well. So let me try and remember, guys, bear with me, so I can remember what I use. I always drop that. It's that one, that one, that one, and that one. So it also gives you a look on how I did with all those tail ends as well. So I started off with the bigger one. See, these I sometimes buy them in 10-meter rolls and they don't come on a spool or a reel. So hence the reason I save them, so I can transfer them onto one of those. I don't know why people do it like that. I don't know if it saves them on plastics and things like that. So let's just start with this. So what I did, let me see how long I had that, about there. Yeah, about 12-inch tail end, and I brought it down towards me. And then I just twisted, so my pattern is upside down. I went to 4-inch, so we're going to have two 4-inch bows on this wreath. I know it started off small and I wanted to show the straw, but I think with the amount of floral that's on it, that's just it. It's not going to look possible really. You don't really see much of it. And then I bring this one down towards me as well. Dovetail that. Place the pin back on that. Then I went to gold. I did the same with that. Just doing 2 loops on either side. Then I got the little one with this little check blocks on. Do the same with that. 2 loops also, all at 4-inch. I got this one. At 4" also. Bring that down, tail end towards me. Dovetail that as well. Then I went back to this one, the gold, where I did a 3". Yeah, 3". Did 2 strands of that. 3" or 2 loops of that. Put that towards me. And I did 2 of these at 3" again. And all I'm doing is just layering them on top of each other. You know, you can use the ribbon as many times as you like. Over and over again. Bring that one back towards me. Dovetail that. I'm not dovetailing the gold because it's frayed and on the edges, and by trying to dovetail that it only just carries on fraying. And then I got this one again, and I just did 2". And then brought that towards me as well. And that's all I did. And then before I did anything, I just moved my ribbon into the position that I wanted it. Then we have the gold. So then get the one on this side, bring it down. Then we have the lovely pretty check blue, and on this side bring it down. This is just positioning it before I actually carry on. Then we had the floral, then we had the gold, then we had the blue, and then we had the 2 little gold in the center. And that's all I did. I know it sounds quite easy, as you know, when the thing is that the more practice you do with your bows, the better you do get with them. I used to start and I used to think, how are they making such beautiful bows? Get your cable tight, and the more I practice, it doesn't come overnight. I did do a lot of practicing, but it did come. Get a floral wire. Do it from this side. Bring that through. Right, I'm just now going to get everything in position before I tighten it up, up again. Bringing all the tail ends down to the bottom. then it was that one there, then it was those there, and then the little ones in the centre. And then once you're happy and you bring all your tail ends down to the bottom, there is where you get all the tail ends and your bow sits at the top. So once you're happy, pull on your cable tie as tight as you can, snip off the cable tie, then get your floral wire and twist your bow, not the wire, the bow. And I just say do it a couple of times, you don't really need to do it anymore, and it's just 1, 2, and then that's it, it's attached to the cable tie. So then now you can be a bit more forceful with your arrangement, a bit heavier handed, so to speak, and just tug away a bit, you know, so you've got everything where you want them to be lined. Again, I'm just making sure that all the tail ends are underneath, coming down, because there's lots of them, guys. And then fluff your bow and make it look pretty and beautiful. So there you have your bow. So I think it may look better, as we say, 2 bows on the bottom of the wreath. So that means I'm going to have to snip this off, the wire, pull it through if I can. There. So what I'm going to have to do concerning attaching it, I've got to see now if I can get underneath and press it right and push it right in really hard to be able to, oh there we go, get the wire, twist our bow, so we've got that as well. And now fluff this one back up. There's that one. So just bear with me one moment, everybody, while I fluff it. So let me just see what it looks like with 2. Oh, I think that looks better. It fills it up much more. Do you agree? I place them there together with the size and the amount of the floral. So you've got 2 nice beautiful big bows placed side by side instead of just having one single bow by itself. Makes a change, doesn't it? So So again, if you feel like I have, oh, there was something missing, the bow didn't look right, don't throw, don't undo, or take the bow off and start again. Use the bow to have two on your arrangement or a wreath, which will make it look absolutely beautiful. It makes it look different than having this, just one single wreath, ribbon or bow. You've now got two bows of the same, standing proud side by side. So now it's called let's attach them. So take one off, and what I did with this is I had to help myself with this to get one through, because I tried to do it without having the old puncher, but it just wouldn't work. Push it through on the other side. As you can see, it may, let me get there we are, pull it through, then take my old punch out and do it in a different place, not the same hole, just at the side. You can see that come through there, and then I got the wire and went through where the old puncher is. Have to feel for it coming through. Oh, I've just pulled it out. I just pulled it out. So let's see. It's hard to see where it's coming from. Let me see if I can give it another helping hand. Oh, I've just got that. It's bending inside. There it is. And then grab that one as well. I'll keep that there. I'm just going to twist once for now to hold it in while I do the other one. And do the same procedure. I need to see and position the bow in the place that I'd like it to sit. So before I will fluff it up, I'm just moving it to the one side so I've got enough room for the other one. So it's like that. So then I need that to be around there. And get the wire on this one. It's a little bit more awkward because you've got one bow already on. Let's grab it back. We will get there, guys. If you know me, I'm not one to let anything defeat me. You may have to just keep pulling away at it so you can see till it comes through. There we have it, that's one. Pull the hole puncher out, position so that's where it should be sitting. And there. And then I do the same again. There, that's that one. So pull that one up as well. Twist it to where you'd like it to sit before you fasten. I mean, it's a bit ruffled at the moment, but I've got it here. I'm happy where that is. Twist. Let me just snip that bit off. Then I twist about an inch. Then we'll do this one as well. Cut the excess off and then turn it back in to the wreath so it's flat and it's not going to scratch any doors by sticking up sharply. Right, so let's now fluff our bow up properly now. On one side first. And then do the same with the bow on the other side. So there you have a double bow with lots and lots of tail ends. So that is what you have. If you feel that your bow may be too small, then double up, do another one. Because I noticed that for this arrangement with all these, it was quite a lot of floral. It looked a bit too small and, you know, lonely, so to speak. So instead of, you know, throwing this away to the side and leaving it for oddments, don't do that. Double up, get another bow made, place them side by side, and then you will have a beautiful double bowed wreath arrangement. So doesn't that look lovely, guys? So I'm going to get my easel. We're going to stand it on the easel, and then I will turn the camera up. So let's just get it. Where's the hook? There. One moment. And then I'll just bring all the tail ends down. You can alter the tail ends, you can turn some of them up, you can curl some of them, or you can leave them all just hanging. There's one. I may have a little play, I don't know yet, but I'll put that there. I'm going to bring up the camera. And in fact I may just move it from this one, so bear with me a minute. So, oops, my finger's in the way. So let me just attach it to the bigger stand. So I'm going to zoom in, guys. I don't know if you can see me from there. Oops, I've got it on the wonk again. Is that better? I think so. So guys, let me just move that one out of the way. There is our double bowed duck-egg blue and white wreath on a straw base. And again, like I say, especially with this one, you could, you know, just mess around with it, curl it over, or any of them really, curl them over, place ringlets in, you know, just to give it a little bit more extra interest. And that's just by going over, rounding it, you know, in a loop underneath each other, and then pull the centerpiece first, and it gives you a little ringlet. And you can just do it, you know, a couple of times like that. Have them all different ways. Again, you can turn some of these smaller ones a couple of times and have them there. One moment, this one frees really bad. And look. And again, do it on this side. Pull the centre, create your ringlets. And just bring it out. Anything fancy like that, guys, or with these, you know, do the same with those, and have little ringlets like those, you know, just around to add a little bit of different well, not texture, a different look onto your bows. Your bigger ones, if you want, you could just fold those over like that if you like, or lift up, or just leave those hanging down. And that's what you can do with all your bows, make them look really fancy. And just do it like that. So that's today's project, guys. I know it's gone on a bit longer than I was expecting it to or wanted it to, but you know, I was talking to my stepson last night, and he suggested that I do two parts to a video, you know, because some people haven't got the time to sit and watch this, so do like a part 1 and a part 2, so then they can watch them, you know, short videos. So like if it's an hour and a half, then, you know, watch 90 minutes of this and then 90 minutes of something, you know. Well, not 90 minutes, let's get this right. Oh, let me work it out as the full hour. If it was 2 hours, then they could watch 1 hour one day, and the other hour part 2 further along. So I am considering doing things like that as well. So because some people, you know, haven't got the time to sit and watch the full 2-hour video. So I will start thinking about doing part 1s and part 2s. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Again, you know, it wasn't meant to be a double bow, but I've done it before where I've had double bows. So it's a double bow straw wreath in duck egg blue and white with some gold leaf as well. So that would look pretty for any spring, you know, summer, or even, you know, on your door or anywhere really, or as a gift to somebody, you know, for the birthday or anything like that. An anniversary, golden wedding anniversary with it having gold in, you know, anything like that. Or you can do it in other colours as well. You don't have to do it in duck egg blue. If you want to add the gold, you know, you can do it in just whites and golds. You know, you can do it in yellow. Well, I'd say like purple and gold. That would be beautiful. Reds and golds, anything really. And just, you know, use the ribbon that you know, that goes with the flower colour choice, so then it all flows in as one. So again, guys, give it a go, because again, now you've seen me do the other bow and doubled up, that might give you a nice idea to do double bows on some of your wreaths and make it look exceptionally special. And not that they aren't already, I bet they're fabulous. So, and make it look beautiful. And make yourself proud, because I'd be proud. I'm really proud of you all. So, especially, you know, being in the flower world, artificial flower world, or the real, proud of you all. It's a great job. So, again, please subscribe, share and like, and give us a thumbs up and leave us a little comment, guys. It really, really does help me. It's like I stated the other day, it's not that I don't get paid for this. It just helps my business get out there, for people to recognise that I am about, you know, and my, you know, just helps promote my business. That's all I'm doing it for, as well as giving off teaching and tutorial. That's my main, what I wanted to do is to teach more than anything. So, you know, it's just a bonus that people, you know, people recognise my business. So again, have a wonderful day, guys. Enjoy your evening, enjoy whatever you may be doing. If you're going out for a meal, have a great time. You know, if you're staying in, you know, stay safe and stay nice and warm. And please join me back tomorrow. And I'm not sure what I'll be doing. I may do the wreath with the flip-flops, I'm not sure yet, but have a wonderful day. All the best, guys. I love you lot, and thank you dearly for watching my videos. Bye bye. Oh, and I will do a close-up. Bye. Right, see, this video has gone on for 2 hours, so let's do the close-up. Let's move this camera out, light out my way. So there's the bow, guys, where you've got the stripe, the little square one, and there's your beautiful gold one. And then if I do these, then you've got it there with your polka dots and your smaller daisies. Where's the other one? Here. And then you've got the bigger daisy by itself. 2 double bows sitting proudly. And then you've got your duck egg blue peonies, your little daisies, I have to think then, your white lavender, your ficus, your fern, your grass here with the little bit of fern and the little bit of buds on top. Your gold leaf as well, just a gold leaf, and your, if I can find it, your little button leaf foliage also. And then I've got the ivy around the back, and then we've also got in some of our bay leaves also. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please again subscribe, share and like, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Oh, and I've put my signs up. There's one up there, can you see, crafting room, and there's the other one, she shed. So my husband said she shed this and she shed that. So anyway, take care, guys. Love you all. God bless and good health. Bye bye.